Greetings, YouTube. We on Prison Affairs, Chapter 25. Who's being selfish? This part picks up on Monday, November 15th, 2004. Now it was time to begin our new routine. I was going back to work and Daddy had to look for work. In order to take Daddy to the train station, I had to get up a little earlier. The area we lived in had no public transportation. I would get half dressed, take Dante to school as I did every morning, return and finish dressing before Daddy and I left for the day. I felt like things were getting back on track because I sang all the way to work. Moreover, Darnell called twice before lunchtime, causing me to think everything would be okay. Before it was time to go home, my baby met me at my job and we went home to kick rocks with the kids. I cooked, everybody ate, and all was good. Monday night football was a big hit. Daddy watched the game while everyone else went about his or her usual routine. This was the first time I saw him show any type of emotion since the day I picked him up. He was laughing and talking with Dante and I was glad. A person who does not show any emotion scares me. I was constantly thinking, what is this man thinking? When Daddy came to bed, I had his full attention. I had just gotten out of the shower and crawled into bed. Soon thereafter, Daddy came into the room and locked the door. I knew what that meant. Well, I thought I knew. Daddy quickly undressed, climbed into bed, and started kissing me. Immediately, I got wet and wanted to feel him inside me. Then he started kissing on my stomach. I'm sure you know where he was headed next. He and I took a deep breath as he pushed my legs apart to kiss me on the inside of my thighs. When he began licking and sucking on my good stuff, I was in ecstasy. God knows I love how it feels when Daddy puts his tongue and lips on my pussy. All that licking and sucking was making me wet and wetter. When he slid his tongue inside me, I cried out, "Oh, Daddy, oh, baby, oh, baby. I love what you're doing to me." My hand was pressed against my stomach as he pushed my legs farther apart. I used my free hand to rub his head and caress his ears. I wanted to come on his tongue, but I begged Daddy to come inside me. Happy to oblige, he rose above me, slid inside me, and slowly started stroking in and out of me. I was holding and hugging him while he played with and sucked on my breast. I was sure he was going to release himself quickly, but I was wrong. Turn over, Dave. Turn over, baby. Daddy wants to hit it from the back, he said. Okay, baby, but don't hurt me. And don't be trying none of that freaky shit, was my reply. I got on all fours and Daddy slid back inside of me, continuing his stroke as if he had never stopped. He started going faster and faster, hitting it harder and harder. I love how Daddy feels, so I'm pushing back with every stroke. When his thighs started slapping against my ass, making that noise, I could hardly take it, so I rose to my knees. When I grabbed Daddy's hand and placed him on my breast, he started kissing me on my back and neck as I slowly lay tummy down on the bed. Now my legs are spread wide and Daddy is still stroking in and out. Daddy, let me close my legs, I moaned. Okay, baby, but don't hurt me, was now his reply. When I closed my legs together, I started contracting my pussy muscles against Daddy's dick while squeezing my legs together as tight as I could. When I found my rhythm, I asked Daddy to stop stroking and rest inside me while I continued. At first, he lay perfectly still. Then he started biting and kissing my neck and back. Damn, baby, he cried out. I brought myself to an orgasm that made me cry out, oh, baby, 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 I love you so much. While I lay there with cum all over his dick, I opened my legs wide to allow him to continue hitting it any way he wanted to. My pussy was so wet and slippery he had no problem sliding in and out with ease. I wanted Daddy to have all his pussy, so I tried to rise to my knees, but I could not. Daddy was pressing on my back and arms, holding me down as he hit it hard once again. Damn, baby, you gonna make me come again. Oh, God, I said. Moments later, I felt a rippling in Daddy's dick that let me know he was about to come. When I felt his cum shoot up inside me, I came again. We just laid there coming in chorus. Daddy, you feel so good to me and I love you so much. I knew you could make me come. I love you too. What has gotten into you tonight? It was that damn Viagra. Surely he had not taken any Viagra. He was making a joke in reference to all the male enhancement commercials shown during Monday Night Football. Before the phone rang, I pulled Daddy close to me, kissed him on his cheek, and whispered, "Welcome home, baby. I love you." Now that we had worked through the intimacy issue, I wanted to throw the whole "where are we headed" issue at him. I thought I knew, but when he was on the phone, he referred to me as his girlfriend, which made me feel unsure. He said it didn't mean anything, but it does. So as a man thinketh, so is he. Still yet, with a lot of communication, I felt we could do this. 11/16/04. Daddy was early for his appointment at the Workforce Commission, so I dropped him off at a temporary agency. He assured me he wanted to go to Dallas, but he was still looking for permanent employment in Houston. I questioned his motives, and he said he just wanted a job. I had to check myself often because I was being impatient when it came to who, what, when, where, and how. Daddy had no answers, but I did not want to press the issue. My baby kept saying everything was coming at him too fast. 11/17/04. Darnell had so much going on inside, and I did not envy him. It is hard to imagine all the emotions men go through once they are released. And men being men, they won't show it, or try not to. Most are determined to get their life back on track, but have a fear of failure taunting them with each rejection. In my opinion, a relationship is the last thing some men need upon release. I say this because I was driving Daddy crazy and vice versa. Nevertheless, we loved each other to the fullest, and patience is a virtue. Darnell and I would just have to deal with come what may. 11/18/04. I thought we were on the right track, but Daddy was not talking. Things felt tense between us, and the sex was back as it was. Quick. It seemed as if Daddy just wanted to turn off the lights, get on, and get off. I did not feel like raising him and teaching him how to be the man I needed him to be. I needed him to come home, take care of me, cook, clean, spend time with the kids and me, and love me. Just share his life with me. If he was a little more compassionate, I could and would have held on, but he was not. If you recall, I still corresponded with Carl once a week. I wrote. November 19, 2004. Well, how is my soul today? You already know I was checking the mail yesterday for a word from you. But I know I will hear from you soon because that's how we roll. I'm not going to type much, but I did want to give you an update on your soul. Considering the circumstances, I'm doing good. I had another talk with Darnell, and he is so fucking confused about what he wants that it's just crazy. He's going to talk to his parole officer about going to Dallas today, and so I'm going to help him pack. I swear if you tell me I told you so, I'm going to cry. But I do realize you told me so. He's not ready for marriage now, but still claims to love me to the fullest. Please. All that shit he wrote about us in the past, and he wants to say that I'm tripping because I'm calling him on his shit. You know I ain't the one to beat around the bush. I blessed this man with the intent of him being my husband. Soul, I'm too old for a boyfriend. If it ain't serious, then you might as well say it's just a booty call. At least the sex got better. Now we don't even want it. I told this man his feelings might change when he hit the streets, and he swore he would make it to the point not to change on me. He would make it a point not to change up on me. Now here it is, only 2 weeks later, and oh well. You win some, you lose some. I'm going to be sad to see him go, but I'll survive. I already have my eye on a nice tender piece at my son's school, but I'ma chill. What God has for me is for me, and I rest in that. I'll be glad when your parole comes up so you can come to H-Town and kick rocks with Mama. Hopefully you won't change up on me when you hit the streets like Darnell did. I know you won't. I'm just kidding. I hope y'all are off lockdown. Please write when you get a chance. You know I get antsy when I don't hear from you. Forever and always, me. Okay, I'm going to pick back up 11/20/2004, page 269. I'm out here sweating my ass off trying to read before I go inside because I can see better outside. Oh, but that's my time. I'm going to do a part 2 for this chapter. Part 2 coming up. All right? Smooches. It's hot.